what's up? It's Alan. Welcome to our planet. And earlier this week, I was able to ask 5 of my Korean friends, 4 of them who actually live in Seoul, and 1 of them who moved to China recently, to give us 5 questions that they'd really want to ask Filipinos. So if you're a Filipino out there, feel free to answer the questions yourselves down in the comment section below. I'm sure that many of the Koreans will like to know your answers apart from the people who were part of this video. Our goal here at Alice Planet is to bridge culture and inspire minds one video at a time. Before anything else, last Saturday, Alice Planet was invited to attend Rampant's premiere night here in the Philippines. Somi, Ruth, Steven, Vicky, and Maria and I were able to attend its premiere night. It goes in cinemas nationwide October 25th, and I believe that when this video is out, it's already out. It's from the same makers as Train to Busan. It's a Korean zombie movie set at the Joseon Dynasty, and we hope that you guys will like it as much as we did, because it was really a great movie to watch. And we suggest you watch it with your barkada, with your friends, with your family. It can be watched with anyone as long as you're above 13 years old. Thank you guys for listening, and I hope you guys enjoy the video.
Because of K-pop and K-dramas and Korean celebrities being popular in the Philippines, is that how Filipinos view as Koreans exactly?
What I think of Koreans is that they are very culturally rich in themselves, like it's embedded in them. Their culture, they know it so well, versus Filipinos that we don't really do that, and I kind of wish that we were. And aside from that, they have like really good food. And K-dramas, like the budget that they spend on them, it's amazing. It's really a craft when it comes to the TV shows that they make. I honestly think that these are points of improvement for people in their country versus really like shaming it.
May mga classmates akong Korean sa Lasal. Usually they're very friendly naman.
Yung usually mga Pilipino, katulad ng mom ko, tingin niya na sobrang rude Koreans. Pero for me, since I'm exposed to Korean culture, kasi I watch K-drama, pabebe.
For me, normal na. Since nakikita siya palagi. Actually, Ortigas, like Pasig or Makati, palagi sila nandun. Normal lang na makita sila. Walang prejudice or walang judgment agad like, when we see them.
They're like fashionistas in a way. I see Koreans as really posh people who are somehow high maintenance in a way, like, you know, with skincare, with how they present themselves in general.
I feel like all Koreans can dance. They have good talents talaga. And they have really good skin. That's what I really love about them.
For me naman, I love Koreans because I kind of grew up with Koreans in my old high school. They taught me a lot of words. Well, swear words only, but I'm not gonna say. They're really fun to be with. And when they drink, they have a lot of rituals.
Oh my God,
like when they
soju.
have their soju, they're like, oh my God. Yeah, so it's pretty fun to be with them.
I think Koreans are really cute, funny.
Yeah, they're friendly then.
They're really funny and friendly.
How can you say so? Have you met them at school?
I have blockmates and I have
Oh,
best
yeah.
friends there.
I used to go to a high school which had a lot of Koreans.
And they're easy to be with.
Most Koreans I've met were like really nice and friendly.
Like, I wouldn't generalize all of them because I mean they still have different personalities and such, but Koreans have brought to the Philippines a lot of joy and entertainment, especially like nowadays.
A lot of the Koreans that I've met, they're actually very different from the ones that I see. A lot of them are actually very friendly and they're nice, but the way they react to things, it's not how it's shown in those Korean dramas and everything.
I don't know a lot of Koreans, but I don't think I would stereotype Koreans to the way they're portrayed in K-dramas and K-pop.
I think that Koreans are very conservative, or probably mostly for the older generations. Because I've been to Korea, we were eating, and then I compared ourselves with the Koreans, and we were talking while eating, while they were just quiet and finished their food. I think we have similarities in a way that we respect the elder generation. It's just that they kind of take it seriously.
Hi guys, this is my question. K-pop and K-drama are very famous in the Philippines right now. Do you guys have any expectations from Korea or Korean people based on what they show or do to make you want to come to our country?
Usually naman, yung pinapakita sa TV is not mirrored sa totoong buhay. So I think na mas low-key chill yung mga Koreans in real life.
Parang sobrang iba ng like, Koreans from what we see on TV. As in, hindi ko sila kino-correlate. Like, okay, same nationality na kayo. Pero like, hindi same yung personalities niyo or yung mga tendencies. Nagustuhan ko pumuntang Korea like more dahil dun sa mga food na dinadala nila. Yung mga sot nila,
Oh, yeah,
basta yung amoy na pagkain nila, parang, oh my God, can I get that?
I've been really wanting to go to Korea for a while because I'm also into like fashion and I kind of want to explore stores there and all the things you can buy in Korea. And I also want to try their food, like how it is in Korea, because like in the Philippines, a lot of Korean restaurants are popular here in the samgyeopsals and like all of these Korean dessert places. And
Only beef.
yeah, oh yes. It's just really making me curious. I wonder how these kinds of Korean food are in Korea. I'm probably going to be expecting a lot of well-dressed people and and, you know, a lot of cute girls.
I've never been to Korea and I've only known their culture through K-dramas. That's really how I only know about them. But then, when I was in high school, we had like those exchange students. They're really nice. They're the type talaga to ask a lot of questions
Really
about our life. Yeah, they're really cute.
So I don't really have expectations on Koreans because like I kind of studied with them nga before. Their culture is really deeply rooted. I want to know what they're like to be with 24/7, like to be with them every day or like to dorm with them, something. We have a lot to learn.
Parang nagsaset kasi siya ng expectation na kailangan ganito yung Koreans. Pero nung pagpunta mo doon, ibang-iba in a way na exaggerated yung mga nasa K-dramas. Makulay lahat, pero pagdating mo doon, it's actually really peaceful. Especially pag winter.
Hindi naman talaga ako nagtunod ng K-drama. Pero pag nakikita ko sa social media, parang yun din parang norm na dapat Koreans should act. Dapat ganito sila magsuot. Parang medyo maporma na ano.
Pero actually, totoo yun. Maporma talaga ang Korean kasi they really take importance sa kanila itsura.
Yeah.
Watching K-pop or like K-drama makes me want to go to Korea, but then I don't have expectations on how they are.
I don't watch a lot of K-drama, but then you expect na they're so parang pabebe, ganun.
Their fashion is super nice.
Yeah, yung fashion.
Yeah.
That's what I noticed.
They're just more nice.
Yeah, mas expressive sila with their outfits.
I want a Korean boyfriend.
Or like they're really cute. Like you know when they're in a relationship, they're like so
Yeah, they're super cute and
they're
effort.
Yeah,
clingy.
they're affectionate.
Yeah,
Very
they're super
affectionate.
clingy. I want
I don't really watch K-pop or K-drama, but I've been to Korea and I can say it's really nice there. I'd love to go again.
The only time I've been exposed to Korea is actually stories from friends who's actually been to Korea. From the way they make it sound, I think I would want to go to Korea.
I've never been to Korea, but I did have a Korean classmate. He was one of the only boys in the fashion course. His creativity is so different, and I like how he's open versus Filipinos are, and I don't think that the dramas would depict how they are. Although, according to my sister who has been to Korea, she said that when the couples are really like lovey-dovey, that's really like a thing, which is sweet versus like here in the Philippines where they kind of frown upon it. But it's cute, and I think that it's not that I would want to go to Korea because of a drama. It's more of like I'd want to go to experience the culture myself.
Currently, there are a lot of Koreans living in the Philippines. What do you think of them? And what do you guys think are the most uncomfortable things because of Koreans?
Like when I was in the 6th grade, half of my class were Koreans. Their lunch would smell. So they would always bring kimchi. It smells different from Filipino food. At first, I was surprised, but yeah, I got used to it.
Plus it tastes good, so
Yeah, it tastes
I don't
good.
mind.
They shared with us.
They're super helpful, like in class, especially in math.
I only notice Korean guys. They're the type talaga, when they drink, they're super loud. They're louder than Filipinos. You know how they're just like, what, 3 in a table? And then they're just gonna have 4 beers or 5 lang. And then they're all so red na, they're so hit, they're also... That's what I noticed about it.
In my high school, we had Koreans. What I did notice, they like to group themselves together, which is actually kind of good. You can really see the unity in the race, while Korean guys are loud. But I noticed Korean girls are like conservative and quiet in a way, which is not bad. They're really nice people actually, especially the Koreans that grew up here.
There's nothing bad about them that I've seen. But like growing up, medyo nabiay ako from my Korean friends na magyosi and uminom. But they're cool. Okay sila.
Yung moment lang, like, nag-bounce sila ng chopsticks na. Yun lang. Like, parang sobrang kulang tignan kasi sobrang set lahat. Like, ito yung rice nila, ito yung meat nila, you know.
Hindi naman siya uncomfortable. Pero like nagulat lang ako sa Starbucks. Nakupo kami. Tapos may signs. May Korean. Yung una ko nakita is Korean, yung Korean. So ko, okay, may English translation. And pag nag-uusap sila, it doesn't really apply only to Koreans. Like kung Chinese or Japanese. Pag malakas, tapos sobrang tahimik ng place, parang sobrang magugulat ako. Ganun. Parang, oh my God, okay. Okay lang pala.
Based off of my interactions with my Korean classmate, there wasn't anything uncomfortable because he was open, and that I respect. They have this sense of being true to themselves, which I love. And it's not like here where you have to pretend to be somebody else. They're just themselves, which is great because this kind of world where people are like the same, they stand out. Especially here, not just because they're Korean, it's because they really express themselves very honestly and true to their heart.
The school I came from before, Southridge, we had a lot of Korean classmates. Most of them were like really friendly and like some of them not so outgoing. So like I never really got close to them.
Coming from Rosal, we didn't have much Koreans there. However, we did have one Korean when we were primary school, and she was very very nice and quiet, but I wouldn't stereotype all Koreans to be such because those that I've encountered recently are super nice.
The only Koreans I've ever really met are like family, friends. Them themselves, they're very diverse. They're very different from each other. Wouldn't generalize.
Marami akong classmates na taga Korea dati, nung high school. So far, wala naman. Usually, tahimik sila. Usually, parang sa isang side lang sila. Sabi ko lang, minsan, they have their own way of thinking. Usually, culture-based. Pag dito, tingin nila na bawal, sa atin, parang tama.
Pwede.
Yeah, pwede.
Kuminsan kasi may pagka-intimidating sila pag nagalit.
Oo,
Kasi
yeah, tama.
malumana yung itsura nila. So pag nagalit sila, parang, oh shucks, nung ginawa ko. And then nung high school, nanghiram kasi ako ng highlighter sa Korean friend ko. Parang napadalas. Parang ayaw niya yata yun. Tapos ang sama ng tingin niya. Kaya parang ang ano ko is, at first, siguro hindi sila friendly in a way na hindi mo agad sila magiging ka-close. Kasi ang alam ko sa kultura ng Koreans is, pag di pa kayo close, hindi dapat, alam mo yung FC ka agad. Yung parang, ganon. Kailangan may konting distance. Eh, unlike sa atin kasi, very friendly ang mga Pinoy. Kasi ngingitian ka nila kahit di ka kilala, ganon.
This question is from Sang-seop, who is currently in the military back in Korea. What are your thoughts on Korean-Filipino marriages? How do you feel about marrying a Korean?
The thing is, I had a childhood friend, like I grew up with her in school. She dated, I think, like 2 Koreans, and you could tell how much passion they have towards their partners. And I think that's really cool that you mix those things because, well, we live in Asia, and there are things that are similar, but it's nice to know that we can adapt and we can put it together because, like, why not, right? Both cultures are very rich, and mixing that together, especially with food and other languages, it's amazing. I think that Filipinos shouldn't be like shy about it because some are, and they are, I wouldn't say discriminative towards it. It's more of just like they don't have as much exposure, I guess, with like people. So yeah, and I think it's a good chance for people to really know the culture through the people who are Korean.
Para sa akin, iba pa rin kasi pag parehas yung kultura ninyo, yung nagkakaintindihan kayo. Kasi meron pa rin, parehas na nga kayo ng kultura, minsan nagkakaroon pa kayo ng hindi pagkakaintindihan. Paano pa kaya kung iba yung kultura nila? Pero hindi naman ako against doon. Pero mas prefer ko pa rin siguro Pinoy. Pero kung kilig-kilig, alam mo yun, sa K-drama, it's nice to think of that. Pero hindi siya idealistic.
Wala akong problema kung Filipino-Korean yung magkakapuluyan. Kasi parang love is love. Everyone can love someone.
Yes.
Kasi parang bakit ka naman discriminate ng ibang tao? Kasi porke Filipino siya, Korean siya, dapat ganito. Hindi, parang hindi naman ganun eh. Kung mahal mo nga yung isang tao, gagawin mo naman lahat eh, para din mag-adjust para sa mahal nga.
I'm not against it.
I think there's nothing wrong.
Yeah, because you get to know the culture of the other person.
Personally, I haven't seen a lot of Filipino Koreans, but then good for them if they get married. Like, there's nothing wrong with it.
I support it. Like, honestly, like, I wish I can experience that myself. I think there's nothing wrong with it. Honestly, I think they're really adorable people and I find them really attractive, if I were to be honest.
Oh my god! I just finished watching a K-drama. I can't stop crying about it. I wanna marry a Korean. It's scary rin kasi, you know how you have both sides of your parents to approve. And I don't know if this is actually true, but do you know how Koreans, sometimes they look down on Filipino families? So that's like something I think of also if ever I get in a relationship with a Korean.
I support Korean and Filipino marriages. Yeah. But I don't know if Koreans have a great wall.
Yeah, they do.
They do? Okay, oh my god, they do. We've seen Phil-Ams, we've seen like
Phil
other...
German.
There's nothing wrong with mixing, right?
It is something that's normal.
In this day and age, sobrang common to see interracial marriage. So, hindi siya ganun ka-blasphemous or whatever. Living in this world, parang marami tayong melting pot. So, if ever na may nag-marry na Filipino and Korean, okay lang.
Okay lang din. Like, wala siyang anything against me. Wala din ako anything against intermarriages between Koreans and Filipinos. Normal na siya. Ano ba yung difference niya kung like another foreigner and another Filipino marries? Kahit kung Chinese, kung Japanese, kung Spaniard. Okay lang.
My name is Dan and I'm Louis' Korean friend. My question is, in Korea we have Korean as our official language, but in Philippines you guys have two official languages, which are Tagalog and English. So I wonder if you can choose either English or Tagalog, which one are you going to choose as your official language? because the reason why I asked it is I had a chance to have a conversation about it with my Filipino friends, and some of them are very proud of having English as their official language because they can work overseas and travel overseas very easily because they speak English very fluently. How do you guys think about it? So, salamat po.
I choose Filipino. I feel like if other countries were able to do it and make it their number one language and the one they use in almost everything, schools, outside, then I think we can do the same with Filipino. But I still appreciate what English has done for us.
Although I do like English as well, I would have to say I'd pick Filipino. I think it represents us Filipinos better, that we have our own distinct language from the rest.
Parang nakakaiyak sa akin. Kasi parang ang daming mga Pinoy, tas hindi sila marunong mag-Tagalog. Hindi naman sa kinakahiya ko sila, pero parang hindi nagagamit ang lengguwahe kasi may mga nabasa akong libro na talagang malalalim yung mga Tagalog nila. Maganda yung lengguwahe natin, kaso nga lang hindi siya nagagamit kasi walang masyadong oportunidad para gamitin siya maliban sa Filipino class natin. Pagdating sa araw-araw na pakikipag-usap, siguro Tagalog, kunwari sa bahay, pero pagdating sa eskwelahan, madalas English na yung pakikipag-usap, especially pag mga deep na.
Kadalasan kasi pag Tagalog, ginagamit mo yun sa pag-communicate sa mga magulang mo, mga kaibigan mo. Pero dito sa eskwelahan, kadalasan English, yung mga ibang tao, hindi talaga sanay. Yung iba, parang kinakaya nila mag-Tagalog, pero
hindi sila binasa.
Oo.
Siguro maibabahagi din natin yung pagsasalita ng English sa kultura natin na we accommodate to the foreigners that come here, na kailangan tayo yung mag-aasikaso sa kanila kasi nga diba may hospitality tayo.
I think I choose Filipino. Kasi Filipino tayo, diba? So we have to be proud of our language. Filipinos in general, then we have this colonial mentality na anything that's Western, it's better, mas mataas siya, mas magandang tingnan. And we keep on saying na, hey, yung nationalism about Filipino pride, pero sa sarili nating language, we look down on it.
They think that people who speak Tagalog are uneducated.
Yeah. Napapansin ko, yung mga tao, nakakalimutan na yung mga ibang Filipino words na sobrang simple kasi nga masyado silang ma-English na. One time, like I said, ano pwede mo buksan yung ventilador? Huh? What's a ventilador? Electric fan, guys. So, yung mga ganun na simpleng words na nakakalimutan na dahil nga English, Western culture. So, yeah, I choose Filipino.
How would you explain to them that you chose Filipino? Pero ang ginagamit mo naman, English.
Because of the way our parents brought us up. Like, it was our first language in the house. That's why we got used to it.
And in school, like the education system
We
in
need
the
to
Philippines,
use
they
English.
highlight the English language compared to the Filipino language. Like for example, we only use it for maybe 1 or 2 subjects and then the rest is in English.
I did grow up speaking English, and recently I've learned that people are reviving baybayin, and I'd like to think that should be what we are learning, and it's actually in the law that we're supposed to be taught baybayin and the different dialects here in the Philippines. The Korean language is so beautiful, and at the same time, like how they speak it, how they say it, it depicts an emotion, and it's not just like monotone. And I'm not saying that English is monotone or Filipino is monotone. The Filipino language is actually very emotionally rich. It's just that I would wish that we would learn what was it before, like with baybayin and the different dialects.
If I had to choose, I would choose Tagalog. It's for our country's pride.
So, being bilingual, medyo cool siya kasi parang easier to communicate with other people, kahit foreigners. Pero may downside rin kasi it kinda eradicates yung pagka-Filipino natin. And we tend to have more bias towards English. And medyo nakakasad yun kasi maganda yung Filipino language. So, if I have to choose one, Tagalog.
If I had to choose one between English at Tagalog, so syempre Tagalog. Pag nakikita ko yung may ibang bansa, like, kasi lang talaga yung language nila. Sila masanay sila sa language nila. Diba? Parang tayo, oh my God, ano tayo? Ito nga hindi nga ako masanay na isang sentence na Tagalog lang. I would choose Filipino.
Honestly, that's a pretty hard answer because I equally respect Tagalog and English. The reason why I speak in English more is because that's the language that my parents raised me in. I honestly believe that if there was one language, I would choose Tagalog because even if I don't know much about it, I wish I can like learn more and understand it more because this country needs more nationalism at some point because we're all so into the Western culture. Yeah, I'm such a hypocrite, but I believe that Filipino is a language that more people should appreciate.
I want us to be known for something other than the Philippine Eagle or our president. I want to be known for our language and our culture, which is Filipino.
Opinion lang, when you speak English, it's like normal to everybody. But if you say something in Tagalog, it has like deeper meaning, like, oy, have you eaten? But like, it's different from, uy, kumain ka na. Parang may
Also,
dating no? Parang may
I
dating.
love you and then mahal kita.
Mahal kita. I'd prefer to speak in Tagalog with my peers.
Yeah, I know we're talking in English right now,
Yeah,
but deep inside, like,
Deep inside. Oh, there we go. That's all.